Hey, everybody. It's so good to see everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Let me go in and say my hellos to everybody. Sorry about being my voice is kind of in and out. There's been a lot, I don't know what you call it, but there's been kind of a lot of smoke in the air. They say it's from the Canadian fires. I have no idea what it's from. I've been sneezing all day and I don't know. So my voice is kind of in and out. I got sweet tea, but so just kind of bear with me, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It was like that when I did my short earlier. If y'all haven't watched my short, I did it earlier. Please go and watch it. I did a daily quote. I'm going to try my very best to go back and do my short videos every day. It's just a little inspiring quotes that I used to do every day. I'm going to try my very best to go back and do them every day. So y'all have a little inspiring quote every day to lift you up. All right, so let me go back. Let me go and say my hellos. Hello, beautiful Rocket Queen. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Truth Seeker. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Hello, Hippie Grandma. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing good. Hello, BM. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good, sweetheart. Hello, Kristen. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Miss Joni. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Forrest? I see you lived another day. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Hello, Miss Sippin. I hope you're doing good, darling. Hope you're feeling better. It's from the aliens. Well, I'm just saying it was very hazy. Hazy. It looked like fog, but not fog, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know. So good to see all you beautiful people in here. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. It means so much to me. So much to me. Yes, please hit the like if y'all haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much. Okay, tonight's topic is about self-respect. Self-respect. It is very important to have self-respect. So we are going to go over self-respect. And hey, Mr. Michigan, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. And tell Camper Gal. I got it right this time. Camper Gal or Camping Gal. I'm sorry. Camping Gal that I said hello. I'll get it right here in a minute. Oh my goodness. Just had a tornado warning here. Oh my goodness. Please be safe, brother. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, Mother Nature, she's going wacko. She's going crazy. I don't know. It's crazy here. Lord have mercy. It's crazy everywhere. And Kristen, she's got like 100 and some odd degree temperature. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. Mother Nature's off a rocker. That's the truth. Whew, Lord, we might need to give her some something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No clue. Don't know. I don't like tornadoes either. So please stay safe. Please stay safe. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Mr. Michigan. I can't put that on my screen, but exactly. I was going to say that, but I was afraid to say it. So point 100% correct. 100% correct. Where I'm monetized now, I don't know if I could say that. So 100% correct. RESPCT. Yeah, I want to hear you sing that song this weekend, Forrest. All right, so it's self-respect. Why is it important? And tonight we're going to talk about why self-respect is important. How does this affect your mental health and well-being? If you don't suffer with mental health, how does it affect your well-being? As you know, just a person that doesn't suffer with mental health. All right, and the information that I'm covering, they're not massively long. Like I said, I just try to cover different information to kind of look at a different, the different, like I'm telling you guys, I got brain fog today, not meaning to, but when you suffer with mental health and then it's Monday, I've got kind of a brain fog. But I like to look at the different websites, the different information, so that way we have a different look or a different viewpoint on like the different aspects of it. So let me get my information pulled up, guys. Like I said, they're not massively long, but it's just information so you can kind of see the different viewpoints on it, the different opinions on the information I pulled up. All right, so give me just a minute, guys. And the youngins are still up, but hopefully they'll go to sleep soon. They're watching TV, so fingers crossed. I tried to go a few minutes earlier. I mean, a few minutes is a few minutes. I tried, guys, but I was right on time tonight. I was sitting right on my computer as soon as 10:15 hit. I clicked it. So I was trying my very best, guys. It's a rare thing on these YouTube streets. Well, that's true, honey. That's true. All right. So let me share my screen. Hey, Rebel, if you're lurking in the back, I don't know if he's in here yet, but he'll be in here soon. Y'all know. Says, what is self-respect? I apologize if y'all hear my fan in the background. It's still harder than Hades, so I'm not trying to eat the mic, but I want to make sure y'all hear me. So I apologize for the noise, but I'm trying my very best to stay cool and so y'all can hear me too. Okay, this is optimisticminds.com. What is self-respect? I always try to tell you guys where I get the information from, so that way it's covered on my end. It's also if y'all ever want to look it up. What is self-respect? This article will discuss what self-respect is, and it will explain its definition and why it is so important. Aside from that, this article will highlight ways for you to work on your self-respect. What is self-respect? Self-respect means that you are a person that knows your worth. You understand that you deserve good things and will only treat yourself according to this belief. When you have self-respect, it will often lead you to believe that you deserve healthy love, good relationships, consideration, opportunities, and to live a fulfilling life. A person that has self-respect will show through their actions towards themselves how they expect others to treat them. It means that you won't step over your values, notions of what is right, and boundaries for the benefit of others. You will likely feel more confident with yourself and won't constantly compare yourself to others, since you have a clear notion of your worth. It's 12:30 p.m. Oh my goodness, Lord! That time, I swear it's crazy. Her time, and it's on what is it on a Tuesday? Is it Monday or Tuesday there, honey? Is it Tuesday? So when you have self-respect, you will, as said before, believe in yourself and feel comfortable challenging yourself towards achieving what you want out of life. And once you reach what you wanted, you will be more than glad to recognize what you have done and be proud of your accomplishments. Yeah, she's our person to see what our future lies. Rocket Queen, how's the future, darling? Oh, Lord. It says having self-respect means that you are treating yourself as well as you treat others. You recognize yourself as priority and should be treated with dignity. You can easily be assertive without being arrogant because you know the good you deserve. But there's a difference between self-respect and feeling entitled. When you have self-respect, you know life won't always be easy and that you may be wrong in some moments in your life, but you are willing to look at those and look to grow with them, not just acting as if you are the one that has all of life's answers, which would make you entitled. Why is self-respect important? Having self-respect is extremely important because it is a way of praising and supporting supporting yourself. When life gets difficult, if you have self respect, you will likely work towards making yourself feel better and not rely on other people's views and expectations of you. It is also important, since it is the way you will show others how you want to be treated, as in the golden rule, of which I'm sure y'all know what that means. Treat others the way you want to be treated. If you don't have self-respect, you will likely accept pretty much anything others will do to you. And they will keep doing it because they know you'll take it. Because of that, when you lack self-respect, you will also attract to the life of people that will not be considerate of you. In a nutshell, the lack of self-respect will be a huge factor in how you relate to other people. So if you feel like you are lacking self-respect, know that there are some ways you can work on it. Let's discuss what they are. What are the ways to work on your self-respect? If you are in need to work on your self-respect, here is what you can do. Try to understand who you are. Not having self-respect can often be related to losing track of who you are and what you stand for. If you are willing to work on that, you may want to rethink your values. What are your goals and your desires in life? Writing down questions about those matters, such as, and like we was talking about the other day, kind of if you wanted to get a journal, and kind of write down these questions. I mean, it doesn't hurt, and you can always go back to them and kind of, just remind yourself of who you are, and your purpose in life. Hello, USMC. Much love to you, honey. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Like I said, these are questions that you could always, like I said, you could always write down in a journal, and you can always go back to them if you're feeling kind of down in the dumps, or you need a little pick me up or anything like that. You can always write them down. A journal's always good to kind of lift you up and make you feel better, and it's something that came from you. So you can always support yourself in doing that. That's just a little advice. It says, what are my goals in life? What am I doing to get there? What do you admire in life? What are things you are not willing to compromise in life? What do you want to be remembered by? What is important to you in all of the relationship forms? How do you treat people that think differently from you? Answering those questions may give you a clear notion of who you are, your worth, and how you act in the world, helping you sustain yourself better and, in consequence, respect yourself more. Look back at your relationships. I hope this fan is not too loud, guys. If it is, I'll turn it off and just roast myself to death. I'm trying to be as loud as possible, but not deafen y'all. It's aggravating me. That's why I'm saying I hope it's not too loud, guys. Look back at your relationships. The lack of self-respect can be, unfortunately, a consequence of things you went through in the early years of your life. You may have been raised in a way that you felt you should always be willing to side with people, which affected your self-respect. And it is likely that even now there are still a lot of people in your life that still require that type of relationship. As you begin to understand more about who you are, it is important that you re-examine your relationships and consider if you still need people around you that won't respect you. In this moment of rebuilding your self-respect, surround yourself with people that are supportive, caring, and attentive to what are your boundaries, so they will likely respect you. Focus on what you love and self-care. Focusing on activities you love and caring for yourself is a great act of self-respect. Learning what brings you joy, nourishes you, and makes you feel relaxed, happy, and excited will ultimately make you have a clear notion of what you are standing up for. If you don't know how to do that, you may want to start considering a new hobby, creating goals based on what you want to achieve, taking some rest, spending time in nature, or even starting an exercise routine. By caring about your needs, it is a reality. If you don't recognize or stand up for your needs, no one ever will. It is quite easy to get lost in what other people expect from you. And as you have a decreased sense of self respect, you may feel that what you want or need is not important and will often push to that end of the list of your priorities. By understanding that those needs are important and validating them can be a great step towards self respect. And not only that, it is only by nourishing your needs that you will be able to move towards what would make you happy. Frequently asked questions: what is self respect? What causes people to have low self esteem, which is included in self respect, guys? It says low self esteem can be connected to various factors. Commonly, it can be related to your relationships. If it is something you notice it has been following all through your life, your self esteem issues likely come from your parents' upbringing. In those cases, it can be that it got to this place because your parents were overly critical of you. But it may also be related to other relationships you've had in your life. It could be a response to teachers that demanded too much of you, or of romantic relationships that were abusive. Not doing great in school, uh, or I guess it meant, or at your job, also harms your self esteem. In the same way as dealing with extremely stressful situations, such as financial problem or even a chronic illness. Low self esteem can also be a consequence to mental health issues such as anxiety or even depression. What are signs that a woman, or I'm going to say or man, because either or can have low self esteem? This is just talking about a woman, but I'm just saying anybody can have low self esteem. Anybody can. But this is talking about a woman. I'm just going to put anybody in that category because anybody can suffer with it. Anybody can. This just says woman. So I'm just putting that in there, guys. I'm not singling out nobody. Anybody can suffer with it. It says when a woman, or like I said, anybody, has low self-esteem, it can be noticed by people around her. That is because they will often display to others that they are not feeling confident on who they are, how they feel, or even how they speak. Because of that, she may distance herself from others or can even become aggressive towards others. All of that can make a woman feel unstable and lead them to feel like they are losing control of all aspects of their lives. It can also lead her to focus on her problems and completely lose perspective of others around her because she doesn't feel too good about herself. Whatever criticism you may do will often be perceived as way harsher than it was intended. A woman with low self esteem can also have difficulty asking for help and be in constant fear of failing, and to prevent others from leaving her, she may want to try and do all she can to please other people. Sometimes, when women are unable to deal with the problems brought on by low self esteem, they can even turn to alcohol or drugs as a way to cope, even though they know this may not be the healthiest way to do so. What happens when I start to respect myself? As you begin to respect yourself more, you may notice that not only your relationship with yourself will change, but also the relationship you have with people around you. You will feel more confident and have a clear view in your mind of what you deserve. As you know that, you will stop taking things that you consider to harm your sense of self, or that you are even demeaning that or that are even demeaning to you. Respecting yourself will also likely cause you to remove from your life people that tend to treat you in a bad manner or disregard your thoughts or feelings, allowing yourself to focus primarily on positive relationships that offer you the possibility of growth, communication, and exchange. How can I show others I respect them? If you want to show others you respect them, you may do so by listening to what they have to say. Being able to hear them is showing that to you what they are saying is valuable. You should also use your words to let them know you respect them. To do so, you can validate their opinions or something they have done. And even though the two of you don't see things in the same way, you can show them respect by empathizing with what they are saying, even if you respectfully disagree. Apologizing when you have done something wrong and being able to discuss will not only show them you respect them, but also that you are a mature person. Being grateful for what the person has done to you when they are considerate is also a way to respect them. In the same way as giving them praise for what they have done and keeping your word when you have said to them you would do something. Can someone be quietly confident? Yes, it is possible for someone to be quietly confident. People around them may not have a full grasp on what it is, but a person that is quietly confident will often have the energy around them or self assurance and let others know that they feel strong without ever saying one word that highlights that they are confident. Conclusion: this article helped you understand a little more about the concept of self respect. It's explained what it is, its importance, and how to work on your self respect. Okay, that's the first one, guys. Get a sip of drink, guys. I'm telling you, my throat's scratchy. Whatever's going on in this town, fog or whatever, Lord have mercy, it's had me sneezing and everything. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't done so. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It says this is off of psychcentral.com/blog/how to improve self-respect. How to regain your self-respect and why it matters. It says self-respect is knowing you are worthy and treating yourself accordingly. Says respecting yourself is the first step towards understanding you deserve love, consideration, and opportunities like everyone else. Our level of self-respect acts almost like a blueprint to instruct others how to engage with us, says Jasmine Zuckerman, a licensed clinical psychologist in Philadelphia. When we develop healthy reciprocal relationships, we find ourselves surrounded by those who respect us. Yes, like the button, as James says. Absolutely. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe, and comment. It says, when we develop healthy reciprocal relationships, we find ourselves surrounded by those who respect us, support us, and treat us how we want to be treated. What is self-respect? Self-respect is loving yourself and treating yourself with care. It's the result of staying true to your values and not being willing to compromise. The more you engage in behaviors consistent with your beliefs and values, the more you'll feel fulfilled and confident. This in turn will improve your sense of Now I got stinking hiccups. Lord have mercy. Tea always gives me hiccups. Will improve your sense of well-being, says Zuckerman. Respecting yourself also prevents you from comparing yourself and your life with other people. This may be especially important in today's digital world. Self-comparison is rampant on platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, says Zuckerman. When we have low levels of self-respect, we tend to engage in more social comparison, which makes us feel worse about ourselves, not good enough, and minimize our achievements. All right, honey. Please don't work too hard, Rocket Queen. I love you, darling. At its core, self-respect is a form of self-care. When someone has self-respect, they have accepted themselves and believe that they are deserving of belonging in the world, says Deva Robin, a psychotherapist in New York City. We are wired to want connection and a sense of belonging. So self-belonging and acceptance is incredibly important for psychological health too. 5 tips to develop and show self-respect. Number 1, try to revisit. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm telling you guys, if you feel you need to work on caring more about yourself and showing more self-respect, these tips can help you take the first step. Number 1, try to revisit your values. If self-respect means acting according to your values, the first step must be to clarify what your values are. Values are firm beliefs about what's important or desirable to you in life. For example, integrity, tolerance, loyalty, generosity, cooperation, wisdom, and commitment. To define your core values, Zuckerman recommends asking yourself these 2 questions. What do you value most in life? Are your daily actions taking you closer or further away from the things you value most? Once you do this first exercise, consider following up with the following reflections. What do you admire and why? What are the things you're not willing to compromise on in life? What would you like to be known as? What are some things you aspire to become as a person that you have not yet worked on? What is important to you in a friendship? What is important to you in a romantic relationship? How do you think people with different views and experiences should be treated? Try to work on these and similar questions by being honest with yourself. Consider leaving culture or family expectations behind so you can identify what matters to you. Number 2, considering taking inventory of your relationships. You probably don't live in isolation, even if you don't have too many people around you. Self-respect starts with people you choose to have in your life and heart. Surround yourself with people who empower you to accept and embrace your authentic self, says Robin. Consider these questions. Are the people you surround yourself with building you up? Do your significant others support your dreams, opinions, lifestyle, and preferences? Are you being treated by others as you wish to be treated? If not, it's helpful to set boundaries in your relationships. Boundaries are used to let others know that you're willing to accept and tolerate, Zuckerman states. Number 3, try to focus on activities you enjoy. Self-respect is also about life satisfaction, and that may start by spending time and effort on the things you're passionate about. Although this isn't always possible, try to include a few activities in your routine that make your heart happy. These activities can be related to your social life, school, or work. Some of them could include starting a new hobby or reconnecting with one that used to make you happy, setting your professional goals and making 90-day plans that include specific tasks that will help you achieve them, reading a new book about personal growth, fiction, or career development, starting a blog, vlog, or personal journal. Exactly right, BM. Exactly right, BM. That's exactly right, darling. Dancing, singing, or listening to your favorite beats, starting a new exercise routine, learning to cook, planning an event for the family, volunteering your time for a cause you're passionate about, doing things you're good at, says Zuckerman, could also help you increase your sense of well-being. Number 4, practicing self-care will help. Respecting yourself means taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, socially, and physically. Self-care activities can include relaxation techniques to manage anxiety and stress, spending time in nature, connecting with your favorite people, even if virtually, revising your diet to make it fit your health needs, taking pauses to reset, rest, and recharge. Number 5, identifying and nurture your needs. If self-respect is about taking care of yourself, it's important that you identify what care means for you. What are your needs? What would make you feel fulfilled and satisfied? Check in with your needs on a daily basis, and instead of shaming yourself for having needs, nurture your needs, Robin suggests. It's natural to feel apprehensive about spending too much time on yourself, especially if your responsibilities include taking care of others, but attending to your needs is essential to your well-being and can even prepare you to take better care of others if that's a priority for you. What is the difference between self-respect and self-esteem? Self-esteem is about how much you love yourself. Self-respect is how you show that love to yourself. Usually having strong self-esteem will motivate you to respect yourself more. But self-esteem also tends to depend on your interactions with the world. Self-respect is not contingent on success or performance, says Zuckerman. It is more of an accepted, unchanging view of ourselves and our worth. Self-esteem, however, is based on our abilities and how well we think we can handle ourselves in a given situation. Respect is about value and acceptance, and esteem is about evaluation of skills and abilities. Let's recap. Self-respect is understanding and honoring your own needs. It's knowing your worth and acting accordingly. If you feel you can work more on your self-respect, considering identifying your values, setting boundaries, and nurturing your needs through self-care. All righty. All right, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for being in here. BM, honey, I tried to message you, and for some reason it would not go through. I don't know. I told Wild Angel, I sent Wild Angel a message and told her that I tried to message you. So send me a message and see if it'll go through, honey, because I tried to message you and it didn't go through. I don't know. Maybe it's my Facebook. I have no idea. It says the impact of self-respect on your life. It says, according to the American Psychological Association, having self-respect means having a healthy regard for your character, values, and dignity. It is a measure of your self-worth. Self-respect demands an appreciation of your identity as an individual, which in turn impacts your thoughts, values, emotions, commitments, and behaviors, says Judith Zaxon, PhD, founder and clinical director of Zaxon Psychology Group. Oh, forgot to tell you. Yeah, I don't know, honey. I don't know. This is on verywellmind.com. I apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys this before. I just so y'all know. And this is on verywellmind.com/self-respect. Like I said, you can always, I use this a lot on my information. You can always go to the search bar and type in whatever you're looking for. It could have been Facebook that was acting crap. I don't know. I don't know. No clue. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where I was at. I apologize. This article explains the importance of respecting yourself and suggests some strategies to improve your sense of self-respect. Benefits of having self-respect. These are some of the benefits of having a healthy sense of self-respect, according to Dr. Zaxxon. Let's see. These are the benefits, guys. Internal sense of happiness. People who respect themselves understand that they must first look inward to discover their worth, esteem, and happiness. As a result, their life is more stable and fulfilling than those who compare themselves to others or those who rely on external sources of validation. Commitment to upholding personal values. People with self respect have a set of morals and values by which they evaluate their character and actions. They are often willing to bet all they have on upholding these norms. Oh my goodness, he always gives me hiccups, guys. Norms of behavior as their very worth and sense of self depend on it. Ability to establish boundaries. Self respect requires people to have a fortitude to establish limits and fight for them when they are threatened. Respecting oneself through to stand up for one's beliefs and boundaries also help command the respect of others. Strong sense of dignity. Respecting oneself means having a strong sense of dignity towards one's person and position and honoring it at all times. This by Judith Zaxxon, PhD. Self-respect is the everyday discipline of loving who you are. It is the bedrock of developing self-acceptance and self-love. It's hard, if not impossible, to live a fulfilled, meaningful, and joyous life if you don't respect yourself first. It says potential pitfalls of having low self-respect. Below, Dr. Zaxxon outlines some of the potential pitfalls of having low self-respect. Relying on external validation. Individuals with low self-respect allow others to define them rather than defining themselves. They are more concerned with how others perceive them than what actually matters to them, and often lead fake lives as a result. They have a constant need for external validation and tend to be people pleasers. Living a life that lacks meaning. People who lack self-respect are unconcerned with their intrinsic values and the meaning of their lives. They are often impulsive, irresponsible, reliant on others, and self-destructive. Having a negative self-view. Those with limited self-respect are more vulnerable to having a negative view on themselves, which can cause them to engage in self-defeating behaviors such as negative self-talk. Developing unhealthy relationships. A balanced, wholesome view of oneself and a healthy dose of self-respect are important ingredients in healthy relationships. Without it, people have trouble standing up for themselves and maintaining their boundaries. The lack of self-respect often gets reinforced over time, and people find themselves stuck in unhealthy situations, such as abusive or manipulative relationships. Influences on self-respect. Below, Dr. Zaxxon describes some of the factors that can influence one's sense of self-respect in childhood and adulthood. I don't know why she gives me hiccups. I'm like, I ain't growing no more. I'm not growing no more. I'm like, I'm almost 37 years old. I'm done growing. I don't need to grow no more. I don't need no hiccups. It says childhood influences, self-respect, like any other lasting quality, largely develops in childhood. Children learn that it's all right for them to love themselves when their parent or caregiver loves and appreciates them for who they are. Giving one's full love and attention to a child is the foundation to help them value themselves. The knowledge that they do not have to do anything special to deserve love and respect will make them much less likely to place artificial limits on such feelings for themselves. Parents who value themselves and are at peace with their sense of self are more likely to share these values with their children. It is not so much what parents do, but rather who they already are that will shape a child's sense of worth. The importance of self-respect is fostered at a young age and lasts a lifetime. Thank you to the few people that are watching it. Some people must be live, but thank you guys so much for being in here. We might be small, but we're mighties, and thank you guys so much for coming in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Adult influences. While childhood factors often play a far greater role in influencing one's sense of self-respect, the influences in adulthood also matter. Factors like relationships, work, and life experiences can contribute to a person's sense of efficiency. Maybe I'm saying that wrong, guys. I don't know. I try. And self-confidence. How to improve self-respect. Dr. Zackson shares some strategies that can help you improve your sense of self-respect. Identifying your values. Start by understanding yourself. Imagine suddenly losing everything you own and being left with nothing but yourself. Oh gosh. Ask yourself, what is important to me? What are my values? Why do I settle for less? What can remind me of my values? Keep the focus on internal qualities. Be mindful that you may get caught up in thinking that your worth as a person is due to external factors like your net worth, position, looks, possessions, or the number of followers you have on social media. Self-respect, however, is about internal qualities like your character, morals, values, and actions. Working on accepting yourself. Start to pay attention to your thought patterns without getting caught up in them. Concentrate on self-acceptance and let it go of your harsh internal critic. Commit to forgiving yourself and accepting your flaws, bad habits, and all the things you don't like about yourself. Challenge negative thoughts. Pay attention to how your negative thought patterns affect your actions. Identifying your triggers for negative thoughts and rationalize them. For instance, if a negative experience or lack of specific skills causes you to automatically call yourself unworthy, it can be helpful to recognize this thought process and challenge it. Even if I'm not great at singing, I'm still worthy of love and respect. Don't give in to self-doubt. Focus on loosening the grip of self-doubt. Nobody can make you feel unworthy of respect unless you permit them to do so. Develop a kinship with yourself and understand your strengths and values. Remind yourself that just as we have a moral obligation to respect others, we also have a moral obligation to respect ourselves. This is from Judith Zackson, PhD. Whenever you notice your inner critic starting to fire up, pause for a moment. Challenge your thoughts as they whisper in your ear. And remind yourself that no matter what you do or don't do, you're nothing less than a beautiful and worthy of self-respect. Self-respect is an important part of your identity because it reflects how you view yourself, which in turn impacts every area of your life, including your relationships, work, and social life. Respecting and loving yourself is the first step towards gaining the love and respect of others. If you have low self-respect, there are steps you can do or you can take to work on it and improve it. It may also be helpful to see a mental health care provider who can help you identify your values, correct negative thought patterns, set firm boundaries, and learn to love yourself. All right, guys. And this blog was by Sanja Jupta. All right. And we have one more, guys. Says self-respect is critical, guys, for happiness. Here's how to attain it. I'm going to start right here. Self-respect forms the foundation of all decisions you'll ever make. How you treat yourself and how you allow others to treat you. Growing up, the emphasis was always to respect others. In taking that advice, you may have forgotten the importance of respecting yourself as well. Additionally, self-respect may have been confused with overconfidence or having an inflated ego, which is far away from the truth. That's why it's important to truly understand how this action can serve you, help you grow, and make you happy. The more you focus on your relationship with yourself, the more your life will bloom from the inside out. How you show up for yourself is how life will show up for you as well. What is self-respect? This is just kind of another viewpoint of self-respect, guys. A broad definition of self-respect could be interpreted as having pride and confidence in yourself and behaving with grace, honor, and dignity. It's about showing love to yourself through your actions, behaviors, and attitudes. And I apologize yet again. Y'all have to remind me, I'm trying to say where these things come from just in case. This is blog.mindvalley.com/self-respect. As you guys see at the top, Mindvalley. The difference between self-respect and self-esteem. These concepts can be very similar, but in reality, there's a slight distinction between them according to this 2019 research paper. Self-esteem is knowing you can conduct yourself well in a given situation. Outwardly, oh my goodness gracious, these stinking hiccups. Outwardly, you are successful, which contributes to your self-esteem. And believe it or not, it's possible to act with self-esteem while having a very little self-respect. The problem with relying on self-esteem or being caught up in this evaluative framework is the moment you have a bad day and doubt yourself, you fall prone to blame, guilt, regret, and stress. I'm telling you. The difference between self-respect and ego. Both self-respect and ego are naturally present. However, having a level of appreciation for yourself is far different than having a high opinion of yourself. While respect is born from an abundance of self-love, ego, especially an inflated one, is born from too much self-esteem. People with huge egos sometimes feel unequal to others because deep inside, they feel worthless and undeserving of respect. But when you believe in yourself, the ego does not play a big part in your actions, and having self-respect simply means you like yourself, which is not contingent on success or failure. Why is self-respect important? Self-respect is essential to your mental health and well-being, according to the American Psychological Association. It helps you consider your own worthiness, dignity, and right. Hello, Frankie. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well, darling. Here are 3 reasons why it's important to respect yourself. Number 1, self-respect exhibits toughness and moral nerve. You will display strong character with the willingness to accept responsibility for your own life, and you'll fight for your values and beliefs no matter what. This will make everyone else take note and admire your courage. Number 2, self-respect makes you a better person and partner. If you respect yourself, you believe you're a worthy individual. When you feel worthy, you believe you're deserving of love and respect. And when you command respect from others around you, they start to appreciate you more and take you more seriously. Number 3, no more need for comparisons. When you love yourself, you will feel good and value your attributes, your talents, your skills, and your abilities. This means you never compare yourself to others, as you will also allow others to shine in their own way. Your self-confidence will increase accordingly. Examples of self-respect. Self-respect can show up in different ways depending on the life category you're referring to. Here are a few examples of how it can play a critical role in your personal and professional relationship. Self-respect in relationships. While it's very important to respect your partner when you are in a relationship, it's equally important to respect yourself too. In fact, self-respect is the foundation of all strong and healthy relationships. When you accept yourself as a whole person with both flaws and strengths, it changes how others perceive you. When you know who you are and how much you're worth, you will not let anyone, and not even your partner, treat you as any less. That is why you should practice self-respect in all of your relationships with your partner, friends, parents, and everyone you meet. Self-respect at work. In a professional environment, self-respect can look like knowing your worth financially, not overworking yourself, and delegating activities that you can't fit into your schedule anymore. These things are all correlated with knowing your boundaries and establishing them in your work relationships. Studies have shown that keeping your boundaries at work can improve one's ability to self-regulate their emotions and be more productive. What does a lack of self-respect and self-love look like? Many times one might notice the need to show more respect to who they are when they notice what they're actually lacking. There's a list of signs to watch out for. Number one, and I think these are big ones, guys, because a lot of people in this world on YouTube or wherever deal with these on a daily, and they shouldn't have to, guys. Y'all shouldn't have to deal with this crap. Number one, you are the doormat. People ask things from you without giving back anything in return. You may hate it, but you let them get their way anyway. Number two, you lose yourself in a relationship. Values are forgotten, and you find yourself doing things you wouldn't normally do when it comes to decisions they made without your approval or notice. Number three, you are attention seeking. You're dying for a validation that your low self-esteem cannot provide. You follow an image or symbol, or do irrational or erratic things like making a fool of yourself at a party or in an office. Well, sorry about that. Number four, you overindulge in bad habits, drinking, doing drugs, overeating, self-harming, and punishing yourself and your body. These are some ways to indulge and forget. Number five, you care for people who don't care for you. You move mountains for someone who doesn't even take notice of you. You make excuses for them even though they wouldn't think twice about throwing you under the bus. Number six, you tolerate verbal, mental, and physical abuse. You endure abusive partners and nasty people because you remember that one time they treated you nicely, and you hang on to that feeling of belonging. Hello, Kenzie C. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well, darling. Number seven, you engage in casual S when it doesn't feel right. You have S with someone just because you're seeking attention and care. Your sexual interactions aren't liberated, fun, or respectful. You don't enjoy it, but do it to feel like you belong, which is sad, guys. Number eight, you are a puppet. You meekly follow along because you genuinely believe you have nothing of value to add to a conversation, relationship, or meeting. Number nine, you become untidy and sloppy. Your surroundings, like your room or kitchen, are a mess. You don't care about cleaning up and just want to sleep all day. How to gain self-respect. Although it's not a one-fits-all, there are some beneficial ways to build your self-respect. It's a slow but sure process, so here are some small steps you can take. Number one, take care of your body and environment. It's the only one you have, so take care of it and pamper it yourself often. Live healthily and make exercise a lifestyle priority. Sometimes taking care of your body isn't the thing that you feel like doing, but actions like exercising, cooking a healthy meal, or going to bed early will speak more self-respect to your body. What is more, if you can't take care of your home or car, you can't take care of yourself. So focus on the environment you live in as well. Clean up, declutter, and surround yourself with beautiful things that are a reflection of your beauty and character. Number 2, give attention to your inner world. Determine your beliefs and values which reflect your authentic self. Stick to them. You don't need to change them for anyone. Under no circumstances, change your values to suit someone else, as then you will let yourself down. When you truly own who you are, you stop hiding your hobbies and openly share your passions. You aren't afraid to stay honest and speak up about your opinions, boundaries, and your real interests. Moreover, self respect is about cherishing your feelings and listening to their guidance. This way, you can find what makes you happy and meet your own needs before caring for someone else's. Number 3, respect your time. This is one of the most precious resources you were given. Therefore, you need to treat it with respect. Think about what your life would be or what would look like if you spent moments with people you truly connect with, doing the things you love most, and taking care of your body. Do you see why spending your time wisely is a form of self-respect? It's a currency you use to show love for who you are and what you do. Honor your roots. Respecting your elderly will give you your life a whole new meaning. It might not seem like a big deal, but opening a place in your heart for everyone and everything that has been will only empower and support your journey. Think about how beautiful a tree grows when its roots are strong and healthy. The interesting twist here is that human beings have their own roots as well. It's about your family and your past, with all the good, the bad, and the ugly. To respect something is to accept it. To respect yourself is to accept yourself. So it only when you truly love and respect yourself and your roots that you can start to believe you are worthy of another person's love and respect. Embrace number 5 is embrace change and growth. Sometimes you will grow apart from people and situations, and that's okay. And embracing the transition is a form of respect for yourself, because being stuck in the same place forever isn't beneficial for you in any way. The people who retaliate against your changes are always the people who you've outgrown and are now maybe holding you back. Reconsider how much of the presence you like to have in your life. You're a combination of the people you spend the most time with. Respect yourself enough to make sure they are a positive influence, actively seeking out people who treat you in the best way possible. 5 inspirational quotes on self-respect. I'm just going to go over them real fast, guys. Only when you know what you are you capable of moving towards what you want to become. We're the first to judge ourselves, and we convey that energy into the world, and that's how the world starts to see us. The modern idea is you're supposed to accept yourself. I think that's an insane idea, really. I can't think of a more nihilistic idea than that. You're already okay. No, you're not. And the reason you're not is that you could be way more than you are. The art of learning to be happy is not to ignore or not notice the negative or be okay with the negative. It's actually to learn to work with it. Your most valuable asset is you. No project partner or client is worth paying for with your health and sanity. It says, show yourself the respect you deserve. So in the end, it boils down to this: accept yourself, respect your efforts, and you will ultimately respect yourself. And self-respect leads to self-discipline, which gives you the complete ability to choose how you live your best life. Now that's real power. If you want to connect more with the best version that you can become, you've come to the right place. Your best self is waiting for you. Welcome in. And that is it, guys. All right, guys. Hey, Rebel. Hi, darling. All right, guys. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about self-respect? Love you too, hippie grandma, honey. Like I said, I know our numbers are low. Our numbers are low tonight, probably because some people are on, so some people left, but it's okay. We gotta be positive, guys. Rome wasn't built in a day, so we gotta be positive. A lot of people left, but it's okay. It is what it is, and ain't what it ain't. We just gotta be positive, guys. It's all about positivity, guys. So Rebel said, I always respect myself. If not, you can't get through life too well. Plus, it's Tuesday. But like I said, I think a lot of people are live tonight. So, and unfortunately, I know I'm doing a lot of reading, but I'm just trying to provide a lot of information. And I guess people get bored, but I know. And Big Grandma said, I agree. You first have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. That's true. Like I said, I just think that is a big thing. I think, what I cover is not, it helps me, but it's also to help you guys too. You know, it's to benefit you guys, to be the good in the world, to be a positive change in somebody's life, to help somebody. It's just to help somebody, guys. I meant Monday night. See, I'm all confused. It's not even Tuesday yet. I'm thinking it's midnight. Monday. Monday. Oh, and I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking it's Tuesday. See, I got mental fog. When you got mental fog, it's terrible. You get your days and nights mixed up, and Lord have mercy, I'm telling you. Only the right people will stay to hear this message. Thank you, Frankie, honey. Thank you, darling. Which I know a lot of people have to work in the morning, and I understand that. But we did, it'll be all right. I never had a lot of self-esteem. It's a struggle for me. It takes work. Yeah, I suffer with it too. Rebel knows. I suffer with it too. It's a work in progress, guys. It really is. I mean, you gotta. That's what I say. You gotta lift each other up. And you gotta be there. That you gotta be there for one another, guys. You know, it's all about lifting each other up, being the good in the world, being positive, being kind to one another. That's what it's all about, guys. It truly is. Make sure you guys hit that like when y'all come in. We have 13 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like when you come in. We have 595 subs. Thank you guys so much. We need 5 more to hit the big 600. 5 more subs to hit the big 600. Woo woo. Yes, thank you guys so much for all the support and love and everything. Thank you guys so much. You have to love yourself before you can love others. That's exactly right, Miss Frankie. That's exactly right, darling. Thank you so much, guys. It's just, it just sucks. But like it is, I was thinking it was Tuesday. I say, Lord have mercy. It's Monday night. And like I said, some other people, are probably live and they're probably bigger than I am, but it's all right. As I say, mom. Oh my goodness. Rome wasn't built in a day. So we'll get there, guys. It's just going to take us some time. Yes. Yes. Okay. I think I can. It doesn't say nothing bad, so I guess I could. Where I monetize, I don't want to be, I'm sharing it. We will be talking about a touchy subject on Tattoo Couple this Thursday, guys. Please join us then. It's going to be good, guys. Gonna be good. Gonna be real good. Gonna be real good. Gonna be really good, guys. Seriously. If y'all haven't subbed up, please sub up. Where me and Rebel go on screen together. The Tattoo Couple. And we're not sharing it to Tattoo Rebel or Angel. Which is gonna be strictly on the Tattoo Couple one. So if y'all have not subbed up, please sub up. I don't know. I don't know. I even tried to come on earlier so people could come in. Oh, well, it's okay. Trying to be positive, guys. And Hippie Grandma said self-worth is the key to happiness. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Rebel. That's what I was trying to look for. It's shown in the YouTube. It's just not shown on the StreamYard link yet. Or the StreamYard side. Okay, there it is. If y'all haven't subbed up to this one, please sub up to it. It's going to be strictly on that one because it's not I don't guess it would be considered true crime. I don't think so. It is, but it isn't. So it's not going to be on my channel. It's not going to be on Rebel's channel. It's just, I mean, as far as I know, Rebel hasn't told me. So I believe, I'm about 95% sure, guys, that it's just going to be on the, it's just going to be on that channel. Because sometimes we share on our channels just to get, more people more aware of that, our channel together. So, I believe, I'm about 95% sure it's just going to be strictly on this channel only. Only, guys. And this channel is not monetized or whatever that word is yet. So, I believe, I'm about 95% sure. If y'all haven't subbed up, please sub up. It's going to be Thursday, I think, at 10 p.m. Thursday. And we don't normally stay on it. We might stay on for 2 hours. It's not massively long, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's not really long. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, love. Thank you, darling. But yeah, it's the tattooed couple where me and Rebel go on screen and we just talk about whatever topic we want to talk about, and y'all can talk about it with us, basically. It's just both of us on the screen together. Yeah. Oh, Hippie Grandma. Is that going on right now, Hippie Grandma, honey? If that's going on right now, then I can understand why. It's not showing on my end, but BM, honey, if you haven't subbed up to that mine and Rebels tattoo couple, I can't even talk tonight. If you haven't subbed up to mine and Rebels tattoo couple where we were both on the screen together, sub up to it, honey. It's on Thursdays. And like I said, we're coming across, like Rebel said, we will be talking about a touchy subject on Tattoo Couple this Thursday. Please join us then, please. It's gonna be real good. Real good. Oh, thank you, BM, honey. Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Like I said, I know I do a lot of reading, and a lot of people say, girl, you're so relaxing. Your voice is so relaxing. Sometimes we just go to sleep not meaning to. Your voice is just so relaxing. But like in the information that I provide, like I said, I just want to be a change in somebody's life. And if we can, and if we as a whole, because I can't do this without you guys, we as a whole can be a difference in somebody's life, then from the information we provide, we as a whole, I know, we as a whole can be a difference in somebody's life with the information I provide, with what y'all provide, with us going out and being kind to each, people, and lifting people up and being positive and not dealing with no BS or anything as in that effect, then, that I'm going to continue doing it, so, and we're going to continue doing it. And eventually we'll get there, guys. Eventually we'll get there. Hello, Wild Angel. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I told BM that I messaged you, and I told her that that I tried to message her, and for some reason it didn't go through. On Facebook, so I told her to try to message me. I don't know. Facebook has its own quirks. I have no idea. I don't know. Now, you guys, I don't know when it'll be, but sometime really soon. Which I'm not going to put a rush on it because I know Ghost Devil is having some personals, but and I'm not going to go into it unless he wants me to, because I'm just not one of those type of people. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be having a new intro song and new outro song soon. Because they keep on sending me emails after emails after emails after emails about my intros and outro songs. Even though I love them and everybody does, they keep on aggravating me and driving me crazy about the songs. So hopefully very soon, like I said, I'm not rushing at all. I'm giving them all the time they need. But hopefully soon we will have a new intro and a new outro song that I won't have to be drove bonkers with. Just saying. So, fingers crossed. Okay. All right. Hopefully it will let me message you back. Hopefully. I don't know. Did you send it to the personal or the Facebook one, honey? It won't let me sub. It won't let you sub, BM, honey? Thank you, hippie grandma. Thank you, darling. Yes, some people enjoy. I mean, I'm not one of those people pat myself on the back. I'm not like that at all. But some people are like, when you read, it's just so soothing, girl. And then some people were like, I doze off and I not mean to, but it's just relaxing. Yes, and Rebel just printed me off a thing this thick that I have to study between now and Thursday. A thing this thick. Guys, I'm going to be reading, I'm going to be like, I haven't studied in a hot minute. Hey, Sub-Zero, good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Oh, well, Frankie, honey, was it any good, Frankie? I'm a big movie buff. Can you just tell me yes or no? Was it any good? Was it worth watching? Yes or no? Without telling me the gist of, was it worth watching? Okay. Oh. No, we have. That's why I asked her just a yes or no. That's all I said. No, we haven't seen it. I want to see it. I'm gonna need a box of tissues this big, guys. A box of tissues this big. Because they consider. I mean, I guess I'm considered a empath, but I'm more like it's a stronger empath. Like it's considered a highly sensitive person, which is stronger than an empath. Like if you feel everything. You feel everything more than an empath. It's like extremely stronger than an empath. It's considered a highly sensitive person, which I have went over in my previous lives. So if y'all don't know what a highly sensitive person is, it was a couple months ago or maybe a month ago that I went over it. It's the title is called Highly Sensitive Person or Highly Sensitive People. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's on one of my lives. But it's like stronger than empath. So I'm gonna need a tissue box like this big. He didn't. It's all right, girl. It's all right. I can't hear anything. You good? You good? Make sure y'all hit that like when y'all come in, please. Frankie said, sorry, Rebel, I heard you yell. He laughed. Huh? He laughed. Yeah, but I had to do some studying. Like I said, I haven't studied in a hot minute. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. It means so much to me. You're good. Are you? I thought that y'all had some bad storms, Mr. Michigan. Are y'all good? Did the storms pass by? Because I know I figured it out. Well, I guess I figured it out. Which most people that have internet issues, if they're having a bad storm, and they're on like towers or whatever, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, if the towers by the storm or the wind or whatever, it causes your internet to be crazy. But then when you call them, they're like, "Oh, your internet's fine." I'm like, "My internet's fine, but it wasn't fine." It's real crazy. But y'all say my internet's fine. Okay. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, hippie grandma said the island was going on. That's why I said I figured that some people was on live. Is this the last one or no? Is this the last island, or is there a couple more? I don't know how many people's left. I don't really know if it's to them. I just don't really watch it much, so I didn't know how many people's left. Hippie grandma said, "Mr. Michigan, I got two channels rolling." Oh, so it's not done yet? Well, it should be close to being done, shouldn't it? I mean, I don't know much about. Oh, okay. Mm, I don't know much about it. I have no idea. No clue. No clue whatsoever. Don't know. Well, I appreciate that, honey. I appreciate that, Kristen. I appreciate that. Is it still going on, or did they already vote off somebody? my goodness. Yeah, I really, really, really appreciate that. Kristen, honey. She's, I would rather be in here if I can get advice on how to help myself and others in the real world. Thank you so much, darling. Really means a lot. Thank you, honey. It's still on for a bit longer, but I would rather chat with y'all. Thank you, Mr. Michigan. Thank you. Well, I mean, like I've been in that chat before, and it's like vroom 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 vroom. Like you can't. It's hard to get in a word edgewise. Vroom 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 vroom. I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. Shoo. Like that's just like even if you put it on slow mode, it's just chaotic. Shoo. Makes my anxiety go crazy. Lord, have mercy. Woo. It's crazy in there. It's crazy. Crazy. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. And BM says that Dumpling is going to win. Well, I wish. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know everybody that's on there, so I have no idea. I mean, I know Dumpling's on there, but I don't know. I don't think I know anybody else. So I wish whoever that best look. That's all I can say. I don't know. I had to put in my 2 cents in. Plus, there's only a few people that ever chat with me that I would even talk to. Well, we love you too, Kristen, honey. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Well, it really means so much to me and Rebel. Yeah, every one of you guys, even the ones that are not here, but every one of our subs and are not y'all are subs to YouTube, but you're not subs to us. Your family to us. Each and every one of you guys. You know, no one important on the island other than Dumpling. That's what I said. I don't, and y'all know I'm not. I mean, I know some true crime community. I don't know them like you guys do. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I wanted Rebel to be on there, and Rebel said, "I'm good." I said, "Babe, it's you true crime." Oh my goodness. Now tomorrow, guys, because I haven't done a mental health type show in a little bit. Tomorrow, it's not too massively triggering, but tomorrow, before I forget, because I always try to tell you guys, since there's enough people in here, so people will know. Tomorrow we are talking about the difference between panic attacks versus anxiety attacks. What is the difference between them? And what's the difference between them? And if you And if you have them, how do you positively live with them? And how do you cope with them? That's what our topic is for tomorrow. What's the difference between like panic attacks versus anxiety attacks? I figured that would be a, oh, I got these stinking hiccups. Lord have mercy. They're aggravating me darn to death. Or they're just aggravating me. Sorry about that. My bad. But yes, tomorrow we're talking about anxiety attacks versus panic attacks, or panic attacks versus anxiety attacks. Which for a long time, which I'll be saying this again tomorrow, but for a long time, I always thought that they were the same, but they're really not. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Like I said, I haven't done a mental health topic in a while, so I figured it would, you know, it would be a good topic to talk about. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try not to make it triggering, um, and I'm going to, we're going to talk about what they are, the differences of each, and then we're going to talk about the differences of each, what each one is, and kind of how you cope with it, how you live with it, you know, how you could still be positive with it and still live, a normal life with it, how you can cope with it. If you do suffer with it, here's your steps that you can do to kind of calm yourself down, stuff like that. Not medical advice, because of course I can't do that. I'm not a doctor, nothing like that. But just kind of like, little tips that you can kind of do at home to try to help you, and how you live positive, how you live a positive life with them. If you suffer with them, or if you know somebody that does suffer with them, you know, that's what that's what our topic is tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I have the whole week already. I always try to set it up on Mondays, and so that way, if something happens, or I forget, or I have because I have mental fog a lot because of all my whole list of mental craziness that I deal with. So I always try to set up all my lives on Monday. So like I said, we got Monday tonight, and then Tuesday is panic attacks versus anxiety attacks. Wednesdays are open panel, Thursdays the tattoo couple, and Friday and Saturday is on my end the open panel with karaoke, and then Friday and Saturday is the white trash. Friday is the request bonfire, where you can, Mr. Michigan, while you're in here, we are doing, so and I think you already have the email. We are doing a request on Friday nights. If you want to dedicate a song to your wife, your daughter, your best friend, whoever you want to dedicate a song to, you pick out a song and you type in the email to whoever it is. And if you want to do a special message to that person, that's our dedication for Friday. We're doing a dedicate, like special dedication. Now, instead of like a song you want to hear, this is a dedication Friday. And then, of course, Saturday is the band that you picked. Metallica. Our little mini concert is Metallica. Thank you, Wild Angel. Thank you, darling. Well, Hippie Grandma, I hope to see you in here tomorrow if you can. Hopefully, darling. Hopefully, see you in here, sweetheart. If not, I know you'll be watching the replay, honey. And then, Becca, I don't know how you have time to do anything. Well, I try my very best, and that's why, unfortunately, I have to go live late at night, because that, honest to goodness, Hippie Grandma knows when you come in my house, welcome to the crazy house. That's the truth. Put on your straight jacket. Woo! It's all in my it's always something. It's always something. Hippie Grandma knows. She's been in our house a couple times. I always say, welcome to the crazy house. But so the honest to goodness, I would love to go live earlier. But I mean, honestly, guys, honestly, the the best time for me to go live is at nighttime. Honestly, that's the only time that it's kind of like a peace. That is when the kids are asleep. That's the only time that I have where it's quiet and I actually could sit down and be able to talk and stuff. Sorry if you're talking to me. Our internet just decided to freeze a minute. You were froze in a funny pose and had to circle evil spinning around your face. Well, gosh, I hope not. I mean, somebody, I'm just saying, somebody said that I was a witch. I don't know. I am not a witch. Yes, very positive, peaceful channel. Rebecca does a great job informing on each subject. Thank you so much, Wild Angel. Sorry, I already said that, but I'm just trying to go through the chat, guys. Apologize. I told you how to get rid of them. Hold your breath, throws, and then. Oh my goodness! I tried for a second and it didn't work. I love the new baby bird, and you named him. What was it, Sky? I love the baby bird. I have been pulling double duty on the replays since we've been gone for 4 days. I get to play cards with Baby Jane. Yep, she does. Oh gosh, bless your heart. Prayers for Wild Angel's hubby. Having an abscess is terrible. I hope he gets to feeling better. I'm telling you, I don't even know who the person is, but I was told that I'm a witch. I don't know. I was like, what? How in the world am I a witch? I don't know. If Rocket Queen was in here, I don't know if she's still in here or not. But if Rocket Queen was still in here, she tell you. It's funny. It says, hold on one minute. It says, I think you're a witch working for the devil. Honey, I believe in God and I pray and I read the Bible. I'm just saying, I most definitely am not a witch, but I'll pray for you. Whoever you are, I will pray for you. Just saying. I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. Wild Angel, honey, I'm glad that you got him in that quick because I'm telling you, I'm actually I'm really happy for you that he got in so quick because around here, I don't know where how it is around in your area, but around here, getting into the dentist, oh my gosh, you would just have to call and get antibiotics left and right and right and left and left and right and right and left because it would take like 4 to 6 months to a year to be seen by a dentist around here. That's the truth. So I am so happy that he was able to get in that quick. So prayers that everything goes well and he gets it taken care of and he ain't got to worry about it no more because abscess teeth are terrible, terrible, terrible. You know, there are some good witches, Becky and Samantha. Yeah, pretty much. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to pray for you, sweetheart. I don't even know who you are, but I'll just pray for you. I don't know. I don't know. No clue. Don't know. I don't know. But if you guys haven't watched my short video, I will, hold on a minute, guys. Please go and watch my short video for today. Like I said, I'm going to try my very best. Since the kids are out of school, it's just more hectic because it's their summer break. But I'm going to try my very best to start doing daily shorts. If I can't do them every day, I'm going to try to do them maybe every other day. I'm going to try my very best. I'm just going to tell you guys, I am going to try my very best to do my daily shorts again. Okay, because I know y'all enjoyed them and it lifted y'all's spirits. So I'm going to try my very, very, very best to do them again. But I did do one today, guys. So if y'all haven't went and watched it, please go watch it and hit that like button on them or comment or something. So that way it gets in the, whatever that's called, and other people can watch them and enjoy them. Because I think there's only a few views on it right now. And I posted it, I think 4:30. And there's not many views on it, which I'm not all about the views. But I mean, I want people to be able to enjoy it. Especially, I'm trying to find the quote. Especially the quote that I put on there. So give me a minute and I'll at least tell y'all what the quote is once I find it. Give me just a second. Okay, I'll go over the quote. This is the quote that I went over in my short. But yeah, if y'all don't care, I would appreciate it. And share it. Share. This is the quote that I went over in my daily short for today. It says, love yourself, respect yourself, never sell yourself short. Believe in yourself regardless of what other people think. You can accomplish anything, absolutely anything, if you set your mind to it. That was my short for today. I think that's an amazing short. An amazing short. So please, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys can go over there and watch it and hit that like button and share it, and let so other people can enjoy the quote. Let's see. She doesn't have a broom, but she does have a cast iron skillet. Ask Rebel. I've seen the cast iron pan before. Becky and my wife were playing Dylan pans one night. Yeah. Woo 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 woo. Y'all probably deserved it. You and Rebel get together, and Triple seems to follow. Yep, that's about the truth. I don't even know if Rebel's in here or not. We are just alike, always in trouble. It's our middle name. Ain't that the truth? True that. Rebel. He's probably in the potty. He's probably in the potty. Ah. Or as he calls it, what is it called? Oh gosh, he's taking that. He's country, so he's taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, or he's playing truck driver, or he's going to the shitter, or all those sayings, Mr. Michigan, are you subbed up to the tattooed couple one? The Browns never go to the Super Bowl. I told him, I said, babe, the Browns are going to the Super Potty. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, I figured you were subbed up to the 15,000, He said he said, y'all got so many. He said, y'all got so many channels. I said, well, eventually, people will know. Eventually, people will know who the Rebel family is on YouTube. Dadgummit. Eventually, They'll know who we are. It's called dropping the kids off at the beach. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness Rebel's not in here yet. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Or he probably is. He just ain't in the comments yet. Oh my Lord. Rebel, are you in here yet? He ain't commenting, so he's probably in the potty. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It means so much to me, more than you guys know. Like I said, we need 5 more subscribers to hit the big 600. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. We've come a long way. And it's only uphill from here. From here. Only uphill from here, guys. Yay! It means so much to me. We truly have come a long, long, long way. And I have worked my arse off. And I cannot do this without you guys. So it definitely means so much to me. It truly does. It truly does. You can take over here in a few. I may have to go to bed soon. But wait, hold on a minute. Just hold on just a sec, because I'm getting ready to jump off here too. Because I don't normally go real long during the week. I see yesterday's not today. We'll have to click out. I see yesterday's not today. We'll have to click out. Huh. Yesterday's? What are you talking about yesterday's? What are you talking about, Wild Angel, honey? I didn't do a short yesterday, honey. You talking about a short or the live? I'm confused, girl. Rebel, come here before Mr. Michigan. Well, go in real fast before Mr. Michigan leaves. Hold on, Mr. Michigan. Rebel's jumping in for a second before you bounce out. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I didn't do a short yesterday, honey. I just did one today. I haven't done one in a couple, I think since last week. To let you guys know about the stinking internet. Or letting people know that the internet was back on or something when we had the outage and we could go live. He was in the potty. He was in the potty. There he is. Sup? What's up? Okay, Rebel. Mr. Michigan has a new saying for you to say when you have to go to the potty. Okay. What's up, Ghost Devil? How are you? Oh, my Lord. I said potty. I didn't say shitter. Lord. He was in the phone booth. How are you doing, Ghost Devil? Good to see you, brother. Hugs and prayers. Good to see you. I hope Mama Digger's doing well. He was in the phone booth. That's not what you said, Mr. Michigan, but that's a good one. Well, in his case, he was in the tablet booth. He had his tablet in his hand. He was in the tablet booth. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Making a long distance call. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Lord. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I said Rebel was dropping the kids off at the beach. Oh, my goodness. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Like I said, MM and Rebel get together, and it's time to take out the cast iron skillet. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, I knew what you meant, Kristen, honey. We knew what you meant, darling. How are you doing, Ghost Devil, brother? Good to see you. Are you traveling down there, Ghost Devil? I told you we are one and the same. Yep, pretty much. Well, I figured. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't really know much of her, but just saying. It's just saying, in my opinion, like shush, like shh, already. And I got this thinking. Oh, Mr. Michigan's happy. Whoop, happy dance. Woo, 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 woo. I'll do the happy dance for you. I don't really know what I'm dancing to, but woohoo, woohoo. Aw. Is it going to be in that area or in y'all's area? Or do y'all have to travel? I'm doing a jig right now. I don't have no music to play like if somebody does a super chat or just something like that, just to like a celebration type thing. I don't have nothing like that yet. I could say woohoo or something. I don't know. I'm just saying woo woo woo. I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. This is just for you guys that are excited. Hold on, wait a minute. Give me a minute. Uh Give me just a second, guys. Here. I think I just got super chat and I don't even have a channel. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my Lord, hold on. Here, this is for you guys that, well, if the sound don't stop on me, Lord, why'd you quit? Oh my goodness gracious. Would you quit for a second? Hold on. This is for you guys that are all excited. Hold on. Well, if this okay. This is for you guys. My computer will go crazy on me. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. This is for you guys. Woohoo! That's for y'all. Woohoo! 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 There you go. Y'all are excited. So I just celebrated for you guys because I have no idea, but there you go. I told y'all I was supportive. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my Lord. Lord have mercy. My thing will work. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe and share. Y'all haven't done so. Thank you guys so much for being in here with me. I'm getting ready to jump off here too, here in just a few minutes. Like I said, I don't like to be on here. I mean, I don't care to be on here a long time during the week because I know people have to go to work and stuff like that. And I know people have like go to bed early, so I don't like to stay on it. Now weekends might be a different story because it's the weekends, but you know. Yes, we're definitely praying for Ghost Devil and Digger Duck and their family, and we love you guys, and we're here for you. You know, and be okay. Just know that you ain't alone, y'all ain't alone, and we're here for y'all. Definitely, guys. But I want to know how Mr. Michigan got a super chat, and he don't even have a channel. Oh, I told Mr. Michigan. He said, "Lord willing, he's going to be there." I told him that his Metallica got picked. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. And trust me, the songs have already been picked, and they awesome. They awesome. Gonna be a good mini concert. Whoop whoop. Yeah, yeah. Well, let's not say that, Mr. Michigan. Let's hope not. Think positive, brother. Think positive. Daggone it. Sure, Lord. And Rebel, you're doing a stream tomorrow, right? On the veterans. They already know about my stream tomorrow night. What time are you going live tomorrow? Is it 8:30? 8 or 8:30? Where you're talking about the veterans? Or do you have it set up yet? So they know before I jump off here? Okay, Rebel's going live tomorrow. I think it's at 8:30. And tomorrow night is Veterans Night. So make sure that y'all go over there and show him some love and respect, and especially for our veterans and military. And like I said, if y'all have not seen the movie on Netflix, please, it's highly recommended. I mean, just by me and Rebel. It's highly recommended if y'all have not watched it. It's called Thank You for Your Service, or and it's an excellent movie. Please watch it if you have not watched it. It's about military, and it's an excellent movie. Excellent movie if you haven't watched it. I highly recommend you watch it. It makes you think, and it's based on a true story. It's a really good movie. Real good movie. And I know, Kristen, you can't watch it right now, but hopefully you'll be able to watch it. If you can watch it, it's a really good movie on Netflix. It's called Thank You for Your Service. All All right, guys. Ghost, if you're still in here, he said he sent you a message in the Discord office, Ghost. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to jump off here. We've been here for 2 hours, and that way everybody can get ready and go take their siesta or go to bed or however you want to say it. Hit the hay, your pillow's calling your name or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Good night, Kenzie C. Much love, darling. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you hit that like if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for coming in here. Thank you for the support, sweetheart. You have a wonderful night. And Kristen's telling Mr. Michigan to behave. That's easier said than done, especially when you get him and Rebel to get Lord have mercy. Woo! Good night, hippie grandma, honey. I love you. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for the support as always. Have a wonderful night, darling. Thank you, honey. I will be on my best behavior until at least Sunday. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Just like Rebel being on his best behavior. Mm-hmm. 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 Everybody's saying, mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're gonna be blasting out the speakers and breaking your neighbor's eardrums out come Saturday night with the Metallica. Get your speakers ready. I'm just saying. Mr. Michigan says, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, Lord. Yes, thank you guys so much for coming in here. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love. As always, much love and respect to you all. And like I said, I always say this before I go live and tomorrow, before I go off, before I get off, I'll get it right here in a minute. Lord have mercy. Tomorrow night, and what is he saying? I don't even know. Tomorrow night is Tattooed Rebels Veterans Night, and then I go live at tomorrow. I think it's at 10:30. I think I have it scheduled at 10:30. And it's for the difference of panic attacks versus anxiety attacks. So y'all have a wonderful night. Remember to lift each other up, be there for one another, support one another, and also just be kind because you don't know what people are going through. Yes, please, and please lift Digger Duck and Ghost Devil up in your prayers, please. Please keep them in your prayers and their family in your prayers. Okay. And also just be careful with your words. We're all human, and you do not know what people are going through. So just be careful with your words because they can be easily forgiven, but not forgotten. So just be careful what you say, guys. Be careful. And throw some prayer hands up for Digger Duck and Ghost. Okay? Lift them up in your prayers. All right? So, because we support one another here, we pray for one another here, and we lift each other up. And you know, we're there as each other's rock. That's what we're supposed to do, guys. So, we love you all, and we love Digger Duck, and we love Ghost. So, we just love you all, and we respect you all, and y'all have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Love you all. Virtual hugs, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful night, and be good. Be good. I know it's easier said than done, but y'all better be good or be good at it. Whatever. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Have a good night.